Good evening, everyone. Doing a severe weather update regarding the risk of strong to severe storms. They'll start Saturday night and into Sunday. There's a lot of concern, a lot of questions, rightfully so. There is a risk of severe weather across North Carolina on Saturday night and on Sunday. Depending on where you are, will matter when you actually will see severe storms. The Storm Prediction Center has placed most of the state under a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather Sunday. And then on Saturday, there's a level 3 out of 5 for parts of southwestern North Carolina and a level 2 for the rest of the state. However, there is some uncertainty here, and I tried to make it more understandable. There is two different outlooks here. We have one that goes until 7 a.m. on Sunday morning, and that is for the western part of the state. And we have a new one that starts 7 a.m. on Sunday morning for the rest of the day on Sunday. So I've combined them into one outlook, and the bottom line is don't get caught up in the numbers, but there is a risk of strong to severe storms for everyone. And see if you can see this is the official Storm Prediction Center outlook for Saturday. And then you can see the best chance for strong to severe storms would be Saturday night. This is night. Tomorrow during the day, we're going to be fine. This is going to be a nighttime event for western North Carolina. I'm thinking after midnight, and I'll show you on my walk by. Strong to severe storms are possible, and then you can see the outlook for Sunday. The best chance would be eastern and central North Carolina during the day on Sunday. And as I talk about this risk, it's possible that this risk is upgraded. Looking at some of the models, we have some more models trying to show more wind shear, and some not as much. But again, the main risk is going to be strong severe storms. Damaging winds will be the main threat, but an isolated tornado threat does exist with this line, broken squall line that comes through. We'll have lots of wind shear. Wind shear, if you go aloft, there's lots of wind aloft, so that will bring down some of the wind, which will result in gusty winds throughout the day on Saturday. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds outside the mountains, higher gusts up to 50 to 60 in the mountains possible during the day on Saturday and then into Sunday. The best highest winds will be Saturday night into Sunday for most areas. Again, across the deep south, we have a substantial risk of severe weather. Severe weather on Saturday. This is actually a multi-day event, so this is the Storm Prediction Center outlook for Saturday. There's a high risk, a level 5 out of 5 across parts of Alabama and Mississippi, and then a moderate risk from a good portion of the deep south. And then today, ongoing today, we have a risk of severe storms that are ongoing right now for today across the central U.S. A moderate risk is in place, basically all the way from Mississippi up into the Illinois tricorders area south of Wisconsin, and damaging winds and tornadoes are likely. Again, a tornado outbreak multi-day severe weather event is beginning today and lasting through Sunday. I do think the threat here locally in North Carolina will be lower than the threats we're seeing out west to the west of us, but damaging winds, heavy rain, isolated tornado threats do appear possible, and we will have to monitor the CAPE, which is convective potential energy, on Sunday to see how much we get for redevelopment, which we could have a higher risk of severe storms across central and eastern North Carolina if that happens. And this is the line, this 3 a.m. Sunday. So if you're going to bed on Saturday night, make sure you have ways to get warnings. The Red Cross Emergency app is a great one. I like it. It wakes you up. If you don't have Do Not Disturb on and you have an iPhone, you can go to the wireless emergency alerts and set up and go to notifications and turn on government issued alerts, and your phone will go off and it should wake you up. Also, a NOAA weather radio is a great option. And this is the Futurecast radar. My future radar doesn't go out past 2 p.m. on Sunday, so we have only until 2 p.m. on Sunday. We can see a line of storms and then breaks up to even redevelops midday Sunday. And then I think the timing for the rest of the state, central and eastern North Carolina, will be after lunch on Sunday, western North Carolina, 3 a.m. to daybreak. But as the morning progresses, I do think this line's going to weaken and then redevelop when the sun comes back up. Kind of what I think is going to happen. But I do think strong to severe storms are possible across the mountains. Damaging winds, isolated tornado threat will be possible. So again, let's do some safety planning. Again, forecast severe weather is forecasted, but everyone will see it. Action, stay tuned for updates. A watch means conditions are favorable. We probably see some watches, especially Saturday night and then Sunday. And then warnings mean the storms are happening. So watch means like you have the ingredients for severe weather, like ingredients to build a cake. And then the warning means the cake is made, the storms are happening. Here's safety tips again. These are just some common things. I don't want people to panic, but have ways to get warnings Saturday night into Sunday. I'll be posting updates throughout the day tomorrow and on Sunday. Again, looking at the models, you can kind of see it breaks up. See, all day tomorrow, pretty much a nice day tomorrow. Highs in the 70s for most areas, 60s and 70s, even some low 80s. And spots, nice day tomorrow. Pretty much dry for most of the state, a couple showers. And this is after midnight on Sunday morning. You can see the storm start to come in Sunday morning, 3, 4 a.m. across the mountains. So west of Hickory before daybreak, likely. And then moving right around sunrise across the western part. And then slowing down, breaking up, honestly, this model shows. And then redeveloping through midday, early afternoon, with maybe 2 lines across central and eastern North Carolina on Sunday. As we get more model data, this is out 48 hours, so a lot of uncertainty here. We'll see what it shows. Bottom line is, stay weather aware Saturday night into Sunday for some strong to severe storms. Don't freak out, don't panic, have a plan in place. Have ways to get warnings, don't fall for hype and concern. If you have interest in the deep south, the southeast United States, please make sure you tell them to stay aware. I'll provide more updates throughout the day on Saturday. Everyone have a good rest of their evening.